Hey dudes, what's his Oscars of War Gaming? I'm going on with 6!
Widget!
Yeah, you guessed it! The Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection! As you can see here, we're going to start off. First, we'll just enter the Turtles layer. There's advertisements and game boxes, health, and everything. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit crooked. I should just tilt it a bit. Yeah, whatever. It's probably fine that way. Sorry, guys. We have camera problems. So if it looks crooked, then you know the reason why. So.
How do you know?
So let's go to here first. Look at this. So you guessed it in the title. This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. We're going through all the classics. And this was one of them. The very first Ninja Turtle arcade, Jay. And these are all the ones. Then we got to go through this, Turtles in Time. And then we go to Super Nintendo, the Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. Then, well, I don't know about Tournament Fighter. What do you think? That's for another time. Then the Hyperstone Heist, which is probably one of my favorite ones. Tournament Fighters on the Sega Genesis. And, of course, the most infamous, the very first Nintendo Ninja Turtles. But then we also got Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Then we got Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project. And, of course, there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter, Game Boy, and Back from the Sewers. Like I said, we're not going to do all of them. We're just going to do the main ones, like this one. Let's start off with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wow.
I'm going to go with Michelangelo for once. Just to bear in mind, guys, we are going to switch off for each turtle. Am I right, Jay?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtle power.
Feels like I'm watching the cartoon.
You know, that is true. It feels like it too. Alright, first let us set up. Oh, that came down.
Huh? What?
What is this? Everything's falling apart today?
Oh, yeah. What happened?
This?
Ah. I didn't do it.
Of course you didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
Alright. Hold on.
I didn't push anything.
Set your phone up. Alright, here we go. And just to let you know, we won't need any quarters for this one, just because you just hit the start button. And I'm gonna fix the crookedness on this thing. Keep doing the cowabungas. How's that?
Good.
It's still cutting me out. Hold on, I'm gonna do the 200, Jay. Do it. You ready?
Fire! Hang on, April. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage
Come on, Jay.
Ninja Turtles. Turtle power.
Push start, Jay. This one.
Oh.
Hit any button. There you go. Alright, I'm Michelangelo. Wins Jay is Raphael. Let's kick shell, Jay.
Yeah.
So Ninja Turtles the arcade came out in 1989. It's considered the very first Turtles arcade one. Am I right, Wednesday?
Cowabunga!
The only difference is in this one, we have rewind.
Like, really, we really don't need that.
Well, hopefully. I've been wanting to do a Turtles review for a while. Because there were four things in life, there was a lot of things in life that meant most to me as a kid. Ninja Turtles was one of them. Ghostbusters was second. Well, Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters were the ones for me. Then you had video games and wrestling. Those are my simple things in life, guys. Hold on 1 second. I swear to God, I don't know how this camera became unadjusted, but I gotta fix it. Because you could barely see my head. How's that?
Better.
But you're gonna have to lean in a little bit more so you get in. Like that, yeah. Alright, let's continue. Yes, we will. No, I'm trying to get the, there is a run button in this game, but I forget how do you do it. That's not it. Okay, April, we're helping. Come on, Jay, what do you got to say so far?
So good.
No, you got to say cowabunga!
Cowabunga.
You want some pizza, Jay? The best thing about this is we don't even need more quarters.
Nope.
Jay, did you get some, like, sticky stuff on you? Why is my controller all sticky? What's that? Jay, I like turtles. Okay, first boss, Rocksteady. We're kicking Rocksteady's ass. Yeah, I remember this being in the bowling alley, Jay. Remember, all the big kids would be playing it and we'd be watching. Shredder!
No!
What I love about this, it's got a comic book enthusiast. Am I right, Jay? Scene 2, come on, after that Shredder creep. Let's take down some of the foot, baby. So, the best thing about this, it's an old-fashioned style beat-em-up. Which I'm a huge fan of beat-em-ups, guys.
Me too. Final fight?
Yep. Streets of Rage.
It's all because of this.
Yes! This is what started the beat-em-up genre with Ninja Turtles. You're right, Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, April, how did you get in there so fast? How'd you get on the tube? Okay, we gotta take care of the Foot Clan. You know, it's hard to
watch. Daredevil.
Daredevil?
He created the Foot Clan.
How?
By the oil spill.
So, who put the lights out?
Daredevil was responsible for the Foot Clan?
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh yeah, because of the ooze!
Yeah.
It made the turtles. I forgot in the Daredevil one with Ben Affleck.
Yep.
You know what the best part about this is? We got unlimited tokens.
Who put the lights out?
Hey, you got me! You know, I love it that you can go down the hole, but the Foot can't.
Yeah, that doesn't make it.
I know, it doesn't make any sense. What is there, a little teleportation of us?
Who put the lights out?
And would you believe a year later, you know what came out after this? Ninja Turtles the movie. It was lean, green, and on the screen. And hey, dudes, this is no cartoon. Remember that? I look at the Ninja Turtles as the beginning of the end of the 80s and the beginning of the 90s, right, Jay? That was like the introduction because people thought, oh, the Ninja Turtles aren't 80s things. But the thing is, they were late 80s. Because if you look at it, they were more into the 90s than ever. I mean, I remember when the Ninja Turtles movie came out. Oh my God! Do you Wednesday? You still have your VHS of it, right? Wednesday has all three of them, including the Ninja Turtles 3 soundtrack, which is probably the worst one of all. You know what they're starting to call Ninja Turtles 3 now? Turtles in Time. Why didn't they do that to begin with? But here's the thing about Turtles in Time, Jay. They go to different time periods. This one, they just go to ancient Japan. Oh, Bebop!
Getting any prettier.
Yep, that's it.
Who put the lights out?
Just double team him, Jay.
Who put the lights out?
Come on, Bebop.
Who put the lights out?
Yeah, Jay, who put the lights out?
Who put the lights out?
Alright, I got you, Bebop.
Oh, there we go. He's blinking.
Yep, he's blinking. That's one thing. It shows your damage indicator.
This is like... It's like double...
Cowabunga!
It's like,
Sewer time! Yep, it's a hit indication.
They used to have that all the time.
You know, it's hard to believe that they revitalized the Ninja Turtles, but it'll never be as good as it was in the 90s. For all you Generation Z kids who watch Ninja Turtles nowadays, this was the peak of Ninja Turtles gameplay.
Rats!
Oh, you know who that is. One of my favorite bosses, the Rat King! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mausers! What is this, Baxter Stockman? As you can tell, I know everything about Ninja Turtles. I used to have everything of Ninja Turtles with my brother. I had the Technodrome, I had every Turtles figure you would know about, right, Jay? I had everything of Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters. So to actually have a video game of the Ninja Turtles, that was probably like me and my brother's favorite game to rent at the video store during the early 90s, Jay. This was before, years back before I moved here. I lived in North Jersey.
Ow!
Because we remember, Jay, we didn't have Nintendo or Super Nintendo. We had Sega Genesis. And as you guys probably know, the only ones that came out for the Sega Genesis were Hyperstone Heist.
Wow.
Which, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game, but it's kind of like a rehash of Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. Which, to be quite honest, my favorite one is always going to be Turtles in Time.
I think that's a lot of people's favorite.
Well, yeah, because it's got that X factor to it. I mean, don't disrespect to the Super Nintendo, the arcade one's far superior than the Super Nintendo one, Jay. Am I right?
Yeah.
But that comes with most arcade games, like, for instance, Sunset Riders. There were 3 out for it. There was the arcade version, the Super Nintendo version. Up, we got Baxter Stockman.
Before
he became a fly.
Yeah.
In the later series, he becomes a fly. But there were 3, like I was saying about Sunset Riders, Jay, there were 3 distinct ones about it. There was the arcade, of course, the Super Nintendo, and the Sega Genesis version. Personally, the Sega Genesis version is the last, but I kind of go with the arcade version because there is a lot of difference in the arcade version than the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis versions. First off, you know where you do, remember the Indian boss?
Yeah.
Well, in the Nintendo version, you face only cowboys. In the Nintendo version, it's only cowboys and the bandits. But for like the villains in there, the henchmen are Indians, and apparently it didn't fit well for the Super Nintendo shooting at Native Americans in 1993.
Well, we know the reason why.
Yeah, because they were offended by it.
Come and get him, yell brain.
So it was offensive. So when Super Nintendo decided to save face and just put it with just cowboys, just face one Indian. But here's the thing I don't get, Jay. What's the point of taking rid of a whole bunch of clans, a whole Indian reservation henchmen, but leaving the Indian boss? That makes no sense, does it? I'm surprised Native Americans didn't oh, watch out, we got the ball. Yeah. As you can tell, this was like the beginning of the Ninja Turtles arcade. It's good, yes, but it gets better as time. The sequels, for some reason, are better. Like the first Ninja Turtles game, which we will do for another time, which I've never beat, by the way. And then people... And people ask me, is it hard? Yes, it is. Oh, here's what you do. The one thing I like about this is, like, you could easily just avoid them and they could take out the Foot Clan.
You know, technically we beat this game already.
Jay, I think we beat this game over 30 years ago. We were in the bowling alley playing it, remember?
Yeah,
or at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, which that's still around, thank God, but I hate the new look of Chucky. And damn the people who got rid of the ball pits. Yeah, Jay, there's no more ball pits anymore.
Keep the time.
Uh-oh. Bebop and Rocksteady. I got Bebop. You take Bebop, I'll take Rocksteady. Hold still, will you? Oh, here we go. I forgot about that. They crash into each other. Come on, Bebop. Time to Bebop your ass out of here. Oh, I almost got Bebop. Don't worry, guys. We're not going to get game over anytime soon.
That one. Got the other.
Jay? Cowabunga!
Cowabunga!
Let's do this. I owe you one.
Oh, you get the kiss, not me. Let's get to the secret factory.
We're like halfway done already.
Pretty much.
Almost.
Like I said, guys, this is not going to be a long stream. It depends how much, but these arcade ones are different. So, bottom line is we'll probably get this done today. Then we'll go on to next week, which, by the way, we'll be back at our usual time, Wednesday at 7:30. So be prepared to see us then. Watch out, we got foot people. And remember, guys, after we're done with the Cowabunga collection, which we are the best of the Cowabunga collection. Which, by the way, it's not going to be the end when we do the Cowabunga collection. We're still going to do a few more, but just for a different time. Because there's only so much we could do. We don't want to jump through it in one fell swoop. It's like us doing every single Resident Evil out there, and then we have nothing else to review. Am I right, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Which, don't worry, we got plenty of games to review. Ain't that right, Wednesday? I mean, Jay, just look at all these games. Look at them, all around us. Like we're gonna run out of games.
Well, they didn't think video games were a hit, but apparently it is.
The reason why they have yestercades, Jay. Which, by the way, anybody who likes yestercades, I went there for my bachelor party. Thank you, Wins Jay.
You're welcome.
And Painter Dave, thank you, aka Papa Dave. Few weeks I'm going to friggin' Pennsylvania, Jay.
To do what?
To get fireworks. Because on July 6th it's my nephew's high school graduation party. Yeah, by the way, July 6th, Wednesday's birthday! Happy birthday!
Thanks.
God, I just remember so much as a kid playing with Ninja Turtles figures. Like, I had the Technodrome. And I'd be bugging my mom at the North Arlington bowling alley for quarters. Because that's how much I love these games.
And then they said, oh, we ran out of quarters.
Yeah.
They just don't want me to play anymore.
For all you kids who didn't grow up in the 90s, try to picture it. Back then, we didn't have no cell phones, am I right?
Yes.
Well, we had the brick phone. But remember, guys, the brick phone, they charged by the minute. And the battery only lasts for at least 30 minutes. But back then, it was a simple time. And what I mean by simple, you went out to play on your bike, you go to the park, and then you pretend you're either Leonardo, Michelangelo, or Donatello, or Raphael, and you're actually going to play Ninja Turtles, which me and my brother did. Most of the time we played Ninja Turtles on there. This is before I met you, Wednesday. And then you go to the bowling alley or the arcade, you beg your mom or dad to get you quarters. You try to go through their wallets, empty out their bank account, so you could get to the next level. And when that machine says please continue, and you're out of quarters, that's when you knew game was over. Am I right, Jay? Those were the
your parents didn't want you to play it anymore.
Yeah, they'll be like, my mother at the light says, I don't got it anymore. I'm like, Mom, I'm not at the end yet. That was the hard thing about arcades. Once you pump it full of quarters, like at the arcade, there'd be 4 players and everything. It was best to do 4 players, because then you had a chance. But to do this 1 player back then in 1989 or 1990, it was like yes to impossible, Jay. Because remember, arcades, there is no difficulties. And that's not the half of these arcades. There was other games like King of the Monsters. Remember that game, Jay? What other game? I do remember it. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. Those games literally were our childhood. And then you had Aerosmith, you had Terminator. I remember there was a grocery store, there was a ShopRite in Oak Tree Road. Remember that, Jay? Remember the arcades they would have? Yeah. I'll be begging my mother so I could play Virtua Fighter or Aerosmith Saint, or even Ninja Turtles. Yeah, when I remember playing this at the arcade, I got stuck on this all the time. Because the problem is you got the helicopters going in there. What I liked about it the most is they use still comic book footage. Scene 4! Come on, let's bust this joint. Splinter! Say it, Jay. Jay, say it. We gotta save Splinter.
We gotta save Splinter. Splinter.
So yeah, but now Ninja Turtles is back, but it doesn't have that same feel anymore. Right, Jay?
No.
The new Ninja Turtles. It's not this good. I don't like how they redesigned it. Like, it was perfect the way it was.
And all those mistakes, too.
Don't get me wrong. I give credit to Michael Bay for trying to do that and putting Bebop and Rocksteady in, but why did you have to make the Turtles full CG? Now, I don't mind CGI, but the problem is with CGI is if you have to go full-blown CGI, that kills the movie for me. Am I right, Jay? But they're saying like, oh, there's no plot, but sometimes you have to use CGI, like in Jurassic Park. It's like, yes, that is true, but there's a difference. You could use part CGI and part animatronic. See, there's a difference. I just threw him right into the explosion. And I love how these guys just blow up. What do they got, like friggin' suicide bombers on them?
Who knows?
Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Who knows?
No, you've got overgrown furniture again.
Copter shooters!
Do not lose this fast.
Let me get a water. Oh, I didn't get a water. Sorry, it's hot down here, Jay. No, leave me alone! The one thing about this is we won't... No matter how hard we get killed, we're never gonna die.
Pizza time.
Splinter!
Good turtle.
Crash it. I forget the boss's name on this one. I know who he is. He's that clay guy, remember? Alright, come on! He just burned my head. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. I think he's almost done. Say it, Jay. Cowabunga!
Thank you, my turtle.
Say it, Jay. Thank you, my turtles. The Technodrome, Jay!
Yeah!
Hold on, I think I can get that. No, I can't. I'm in the Technodrome. Alright, here we go.
Do not lose this fast.
I don't think this is the final boss.
Not yet.
Yeah, I was about to say, if this is the final boss, this has got to be the most shortest arcade game. Oh, we're turning into ice, Jay. There you go. We're getting hit by everything but the kitchen sink. Watch out, cannonballs! I got hit. Here we go. You know what? California roll! Guess these guys aren't lumberjacks, Jay! Bust open.
Crush the turtle.
This guy again! Oh, shit. I forget the guy's name in this one. Just gang up on him. That's the one thing I like about doing it when you're... Try air attacks. Jeez, he's got like a quick right hook. Got him!
Wow.
Uh-oh, Krang! If this is it, we're gonna start a new one and do...
Technically, this is 2 bosses in a row.
Yep. You got Krang. You're going down, Krang! What do you say after this, Jay? You want to do Turtles in Time?
Yeah.
Alright, guys, decided, but we're going to have to start a new save. You know the drill, right?
Yeah.
Invincible.
Alright, here we go, Shredder. Yeah, you gotta go for all of them, Jay. Let's find out which one's the fake one and which one's the real one. Alright, turned me into a baby turtle. Yeah, remember guys, this is before Super Shredder. So guys, after this we do have time left to spare, so we're gonna be doing Ninja Turtles 4 Turtles in Time, the arcade, right Jay?
Yeah.
As a bonus. I just didn't realize it was gonna be this short, but I also have to realize this is a short arcade game. The problem is, it's hard to get there because they make it difficult. So I didn't plan on it being like this, so we're gonna throw in another one after this is over as a bonus. Ninja Turtles 4 the arcade, Turtles in Time. Heroes in a Half Shell. Ugh. Freaked the Foots, mangled the Bowsers, and totaled the Technodrome. That's Turtle power. But what about the Shredder and Krang? Burned to toast? Vaporized to milkshake? Or escaped to Dimension X, dude? Until we know none of us can sleep safely in our beds. Shells! Well, guys, it was a short one, but like I said, guys, I didn't expect it to be this short, so after we get through this thing, which is now, just put J. I just put AAA. Yeah, you got better than me. Alright, guys. Maybe I should have done it wide. Okay, guys, we gotta restart this. We'll be right back with Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. Am I right, Jay? Until then, I'm going to 016.
Wednesday.
Saying, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like button. We'll be right back. See you then.